Hey Griffin, so today we're going to be working on finding missing angles within a triangle, okay? So some things that we need to know about a triangle are that triangles are three-sided shapes, okay? And they have three angles on the inside, okay? All three angles add up to 180 always, okay? So as long as you're dealing with a triangle, when you add up all three angles, it'll equal 180, okay? And that's what our sum of angles in a triangle theorem tells us. So we can use this information to be able to find missing angles, okay? So what we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna write down our formula. We're gonna label our angles of our triangle. We're gonna plug in the angles that we know, and then we're going to solve for the missing angle, okay? So let's look at two example problems here to see how this is gonna work, okay? So I have a triangle here, and I want to find the missing angle degree. So let's start with just writing down our formula here. We're going to have A plus B plus C is equal to 180, okay? So let's start labeling this triangle. Well, conveniently, okay, this triangle is already labeled A, B, and C. So I'm just going to call these like vertices, I'm going to call these angles the same. So A is equal to 120, B is equal to 34, C is equal to, well, I don't know, okay? I don't know what C is equal to, that's what I'm trying to find here. So I'm gonna start plugging these values in to my equation. So I know A is equal to 120, plus B is equal to 34, C is equal to, well, I don't know what C is. C is my variable, so I'm just going to leave it as C, and that's equal to 180. Okay, now, this looks similar to a one-step equation that we've solved before, but there's one extra step that we need to notice here. Before I start using my inverse operations, subtracting, I can simplify this portion right here, okay? So I'm going to simplify this down. 120 plus 34, okay, is 154, okay? And then I'm left with the rest. My plus C equals 180, okay? Now, this looks like an equation that we solved before, okay? And we can solve this really easily using our one step, okay? Inverse operations, minus 154 minus 154. That goes away. I draw my line through the bottom. That means C, my missing angle, is going to equal here 26 degrees. So my missing angle for C is 26 degrees. That is my answer. Okay, so let's look at another problem here that looks a little bit different. Okay, you'll be doing this. This is actually number 2 in your practice. Okay, so you get one done for you. So I have another triangle here, ABC, and I'm trying to find angle B here. So I'm gonna write down my formula. A plus B plus C equals 180. So now I need to find out what A, B, and C are and then solve for B, okay? So angle A is 46 degrees, and you may be like, okay, that's the only one I know, right? Well, I haven't talked about this like before out loud, but whenever I have like a square box right here on an angle, that means it's equal to 90 degrees, okay? So that square box right there means it's equal to 90 degrees. So C is equal to 90, B is the one that I don't know. Okay, so let's start plugging these in. So I know A is equal to 46, so I put 46, plus B, I don't know B, so I'm gonna leave B as B. My C is equal to 90, it's gonna be equal to 180 degrees here, okay? Now, I'm going to start combining and simplifying this left side right here, okay? Now, this is like when we combine like terms. I can only combine things that are on the same team. So notice here, 46 and 90 are on the same team, but B is not. I cannot add B to any of these two, so I'll leave it the same. 46 plus 90 here is going to be 136, and then I carry along the rest. Now, this looks like a problem I've solved before. I'm going to subtract 136 from both sides. I draw my lines here. Minus 136. That's going to go away. I bring down my B. 180 minus 136 is 44. So my missing angle degree there is going to be 44 degrees. Okay, so make sure the biggest thing is when you put in these numbers, you plug them into your equation, make sure you simplify it before you start solving for variables. Okay, go ahead, get started. Good luck.